This matters is insane. Why you still live in vain? I'm not the one, you're the victim of your own mistakes. It's time to hit the lights under the street lights.
Good morning. I know it's early. All right, good morning. What is going on, guys? Joey Suggs here. It is currently about 5:20 in the morning. Two very good things. One, that was a deliciously low weigh-in. And two, I had some of the best sleep last night I've had in a long time. Full like 7 hours. Exactly what the doctor ordered. But it's time to start a new day. It's time to start a new road to rip. We are now on episode 15. I can't believe this series so far. So a little morning routine for you. As of recent, I've been going to the gym in the mornings, and this big ass jug of water. I've been adding about 2 scoops of this amino lean. I don't really know what all is in it, but it does, 1, help suppress my appetite, and 2, make my water taste pretty good. So about 3 scoops of that in here. So a serving size for like 8 ounces of water is 2 scoops, and I put a total of 3 scoops in this massive like gallon jug. So it just adds a little flavor. And then I'm also adding my creatine into this as well. Just 1 scoop of that. And as always, just chugging water first thing in the morning. I'm gonna be running you through a full day of eating today, but I'm also going to be sharing with you some crucial tips to make yourself look leaner and bigger than you really are. So make sure to stick around for the full video for those. Let's go to the gym. All right, so we've made it to the gym. Now today, I'm gonna be taking you through my leg day. And I know it's been a while since I've shown a leg day on the channel, and that's because I dropped my leg day frequency down to just once a week. Doing an excess of like 30, 45 minutes of cardio every day on the Stairmaster really takes a beating on the knees. And so I'm trying to minimize that pain as much as possible. To combat that, I do have some knee sleeves that I'll probably throw on for today's workout. And that also brings me into my first point about looking bigger and leaner than you really are. I have a genetically gifted chest, okay? Like I look like I can rep 315 for 12. I can get it maybe twice. I look like I squat like 215 for 2, but I can get 405 like 4 times. Not right now during prep, but the point of the matter is, if you want to look bigger, focus on growing the muscles that you're not genetically gifted in. Put a little more volume into maybe your shoulders if they're lacking compared to your biceps if they're just genetically bigger. That way, as you grow, you get a much better, well-rounded physique. All right, the mixture that I made this morning is not my pre-workout, and that's good because it's really just for like flavoring water and some aminos. Pre-workout today is a new one that I'm excited for. The new Bulk Black pre-workout from Transparent Labs. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have had this a couple times this week now. I don't know why, but this is by far the best black cherry flavored pre-workout. I think it might be one of the best flavored pre-workouts I've ever had. Such an authentic black cherry taste, but you also get like hints of vanilla in there. It's really good. I don't know what they did with the formula on that, but it's really good. But the flavoring's not the only thing that gets better with this bulk pre-workout. They still have the all natural sweeteners, the no coloring, the dyes, but with this, they've taken it to a whole another level. So they've added an extra 200 milligrams of citrulline malate, which is really, really ideal for pumps. Adding in an extra 50% of caffeine. So definitely you don't need to take 2 scoops anymore to get a full serving of caffeine. They've 2.5x'd the vitamin B12, which is absolutely insane and will also help with pumps. And yeah, all around, the Bulk Black pre-workout from Transparent Labs is definitely just a more robust, more refined pre-workout that is definitely going to give you slightly better pumps, slightly better focus, and that's really all pre-workout is anyways, right? It's just giving you that slight extra edge in the gym on days that you need it. So trust me, on days like this, I am definitely taking the Bulk Transparent Labs pre-workout. If you guys want to pick it up as well, they do have a discount code that you can use. It's just my last name, Suggs, S-U-G-G-S. Go check them out. Go check this product out specifically. They just dropped this flavor and blue raspberry. This flavor is really, really good though. And like I said, I am going to do about a scoop. And let's go get this leg day started. My knees are already feeling weak, so I can only imagine how well this is gonna go. All right, so as I mentioned, I do this leg day about once a week now, and this right here has been an absolute killer. So I start on the leg press, no weight whatsoever, and just really get warmed up. Try to get as deep as possible, try to get as low as possible, and feel the mind-muscle connection. Then we slap on one plate, do exactly the same thing, somewhere between 15, 20 reps, something like that. Now, once you get 2 plates on the bar, you're gonna start trying to do 10 to 12 reps, and you're gonna keep going up a plate each time until you can't get 10 reps anymore. For me, this was right about at 4 plates per side. I also threw on the knee sleeves around 3 plates as well. Now on the way down, I actually put the shoes back on, and after doing the 10 to 12, I would put the safety rack on one, then drop my feet down a little bit and do calf raises. This is honestly a great calf raise variation and a great superset when 1, you're cramped for time, and 2, you don't have to go get different machinery. So in total, I ended up doing 8 sets of leg press and then an additional 4 sets of calf raises on the way down. And that is an insane, I'm always sore whenever I do this workout. Then moving straight into some hamstring work, using the pit shark with a close grip attachment, really focusing on pushing my butt out, really feeling it in the bottom of my glutes and the top of my hamstrings. A very good movement. And then I actually supersetted it with a lying hamstring curl. So same thing here, also very difficult. This was my last set that I filmed. And I took this to absolute failure, doing a complete drop set. So I did 3 sets of each and then an additional drop set on the hamstring curl. And this had my hamstrings feeling nice and plump. Did pretty much the same thing for this next superset. So I started with the leg extension machine, did 3 sets here, about 10 to 12. And then on the final set, I did a drop set all the way down, about 3 sets, doing just till failure each time. But I supersetted this with an all-time favorite of mine, not really, wall sits. Just a good old steady 60-second wall sit. 3 of these right after the leg extensions is an absolute killer, brutal way to finish out a leg workout. All right, very solid workout. I really want to tell you my weight, but I'm going to wait to tell you that until later on after doing my physique update. But a quick one for you. All right, I don't know if you can even see the legs really, but here's how we're looking. We did a 15-minute Stairmaster after the workout, which is just gonna let me do a little less Stairmaster later on today, which is nice. I know you probably couldn't tell, but legs are feeling nice and pumped and juicy, or as juicy as they can be. And sometimes even if I'm not doing cardio, I'll still end a leg workout with the Stairmaster because it is a good way to just burn out the legs. All right, we've made it into the office. It is now about 11:45. I've just been working and I'm probably gonna work through lunch, but I am gonna have a snack. And boy, is it a high protein snack. So it's this Thrive beef biltong, which is like higher protein and in my opinion, a little better tasting than beef jerky, but it is 190 calories and 36 grams of protein. So that is absolutely insane and a really good way to start my high protein full day of eating. And honestly, that's another great tip. If you want to be able to sustain a lot of muscle mass while being in a calorie deficit, you need to be eating a ton of protein, obviously, but also timing that protein throughout the day helps a lot too. You don't want to have 200 grams of protein in one meal because it just takes forever to that digest, and sometimes not all of it even gets digested. 30 to 60 grams of protein per meal or spaced out throughout the day really helps out quite a bit. All right, the time is about 3:15 and it's time for my lunch and my second tip, or third tip or fourth tip. I don't know what tip it is, but it's getting your body in a routine as far as eating goes. So I have this meal for lunch around this time almost every single day when I'm working. It's extremely simple. It's literally just mixed veg, rice, cauliflower, and some sort of protein, normally chicken. And it's honestly very good, extremely voluminous, high in protein, and good micros and macros. But what it does for your body is stabilize everything. So when you're changing different foods, you're having different sodium levels, different protein levels, different fats and carbs at different times of the day. Your body doesn't always know how to react and best prepare itself for later on. So keeping things simple, keeping things the same and routine helps so much with things like bloating, fatigue, hunger, things like that. Also, this is my third refill of this water bottle. Another thing that helps with all three of those things is drinking an excess amount of water throughout the day. Definitely satisfies food cravings and keeps you hydrated and keeps your body well flushed out. The chicken I'm using in here is this pre-made grilled chicken from Costco. Honestly, for how quick and easy and affordable it is when you're buying it in bulk at Costco, can't really beat it. Also, it tastes delicious too. Now, I don't just eat it plain. I do almost always use some sort of sauce. Right now I'm gonna do a combination of this G. Hughes sugar-free and some just hot buffalo sauce. I don't change it up too much, but it does add different flavors and stuff like that to make sure it's not super bland and the same thing over and over again. All right, so weirdly enough, this meal came out to exactly 400 calories, which is pretty solid. And if I pop into the protein for today, 90 grams of protein. So at 3 p.m., we are sitting very, very good. Right under 600 calories total for the day right now. A bite with some sauce. Simple, easy, delicious. Keep it routine. All right, meal done. That was delicious. About to get ready to go back to the gym and do some cardio, but I think we need to have a little bit of a snack first. We are back. Protein bars with Ben.
Yo, those.
A little scenery change for him. He just switched offices. Little corner office, huh?
Yeah.
Little corner office vibes.
Yeah. Moving sideways in the world.
Yeah, sideways. Once again, 2 bars, 2 really good bars. But you haven't had either of these, have you? Have you had either of these brands before either?
No, I don't believe I've had.
So we have the Bear Bells cookies and cream, and then we have the Nix. I think this is peanut butter and chocolate. So macros, okay? Because I know you're a macro guy. 190 calories, 20 grams of protein in the cookies and cream. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's real close to the
Costco.
Costco cookie. Yeah.
Now this one, the Nix, 180, 15 grams of protein. It's not bad. It's still not bad. Oh, look at that. You got a little caramelization coming out there. Oh, I had these in my fridge, so they're a little cold.
Oh, yeah.
Break it in half. Oh, that's a good break. Look at that. That looks like a Snickers. Damn, you didn't even cheers me. You didn't even cheers me.
Sorry, yeah. I was anxious.
I haven't had this flavor yet. Holy shit. This one's good.
Damn, so I am.
Wow.
Where'd you get it at?
Sprouts. Got it in my Sprouts video. Look at the peanut clusters in there too. I mean, that's about as close as a Snickers if I've ever seen one. Because you have the nougat, you have the chocolate, you have the caramel, and you got the peanut. It's a good bar.
This might be my second favorite so far.
Really? I was correct. It is the chocolate peanut flavor. I was not expecting that. Not all their flavors are that good. They're all pretty good, but that one. All right, now we're gonna do the Bear Bells cookies and cream. Look at that. Oh. Cheers.
Here.
All right, yeah.
It's gonna have to be awful good to beat the Nix.
Coming from this, it's not doing it for me like it used to.
It's good.
It's still a good bar.
It's different. It's completely different than that one.
It is.
You might have to get the edge to the Nix. Just a little bit.
A little bit. But this is good to switch it up. This is honestly a little bigger and a little thicker bar for the same amount of calories and more protein. So when you think about it like that, you weigh in all the options.
I like both of these better than the last
And both the last ones. This one you can get at Trader Joe's. All right, so what are you ranking them?
8.5.
Oh shit, an 8.5. You're not even giving that a 9? All right, and the cookies and cream Bear Bells?
Right below it. This is a 9. That's 8.5.
I put this one probably like a 9.2. Flavor, the macros aren't as good, and this one like an 8.9.
No, I wouldn't too much disagree with that.
Yeah.
You almost have to like Snickers.
Would you say you're a Snicker licker, Ben? Is that what you'd say?
No, I ain't gonna be licking them. I'm gonna bite right into them. You know what I'm saying? I'm going.
Okay. More of a Snicker
I
bite.
ain't messing around with them. 2 bar still number 1, but
Fair.
by a small margin.
To that Nick.
Yeah.
All right, for me, it's quite literally almost 5 o'clock.
Yes. I might cut out a little early.
All right, made it back to the gym. It is at that time again. I have refilled the water bottle with just 2 scoops of some more aminos. We're gonna get in and get it done. That's what it's all about. All right, let me start out by saying, wow, that cardio was extremely, extremely difficult. I don't know if it's because I didn't have a liquid IV today and I normally take one, or whether it's because I trained legs this morning and my legs are just beat from that. But regardless, we got it done. And that's really been the theme here recently, is just checking those boxes every single day, making sure I do what needs to be done to keep the weight coming off. And that brings me into the next topic, which, as I said earlier, I'm super excited to talk about. That is the weight here currently. So I started this week at 210.2. That was probably just from like eating a little bit extra over the weekend, and slowly came down 209.1 after that. Next day, 206.1. Now I've been keeping my cardio and calories the exact same all the way throughout the past week and this week as well. Next weigh-in, this was yesterday, 204.9, broke under 205. That's the first time I've seen that in, well, quite some time. And then this morning weighing in at 205.1. Honestly, could not be more happy with those weigh-ins. I'm definitely finally starting to like actually see a difference where I wake up in the morning, I'm like, damn, I'm actually pretty lean now. I am feeling flat. I haven't had a good pump in a little while now, but I also have been training in the mornings and training fasted, so I think that's part of the reason why. Overall, I think my body is adjusting well to the calories and the cardio. The cardio overall has gotten a little easier just because, one, I know that I have to do it. There's no escaping it. There's no getting around it. It just has to be done. And I've been splitting up the cardio and the training, which has definitely helped both the workouts get better and the cardio get better. So if you're someone who is trying to push those last couple pounds and you're doing an excess of cardio, it definitely may be worth it to split up your training. Now on to, well, this was gonna be my final point, but I'll probably come up with another one later on in the video. There's a very, very wise saying by, I think it was Rob Lipsett, who said, if you wanna look 5 pounds bigger, lose 5 pounds. So the more weight you lose, the more body fat you lose, the more you're gonna let your muscles show through. So if you lose 5 pounds, you're probably gonna have a little more cap delts. You're probably gonna have a little more vascularity in your biceps. You're probably gonna have a little more definition in your abs, which therefore are gonna make you look bigger. And I definitely feel that for myself here recently, although I'm not having like disgusting pumps or anything like that all that often. I definitely like look at myself and I'm like, wow, I look bigger, even though I'm getting leaner and I'm probably getting smaller as well. But to be completely honest, I am so mentally locked in right now. It's to the point where I don't really crave anything besides what I typically eat. Like, do I crave my Kodiak cake mixture that I have every single day and will probably have later tonight? Yeah. Do I crave that literal bland chicken, cauliflower rice, and mixed veg every single day at work? Yeah, I look forward to that. Like, that's a super big highlight of my day, which I guess is kind of an eating disorder in and of itself, putting that much emphasis and enjoyment on food. But what I'm getting at is my motivation to stay on track is so on point, it's crazy right now. And I've been getting some Instagram DMs and questions about how do I stay motivated? And there's plenty of times, actually the majority of the time, I'm not motivated. Motivation is not what's gonna get you far. It's commitment, it's dedication. If you're not actually committed to your goals, if you just kind of want something or you wanna do something, that's not gonna cut it. You have to be actively working towards the things that you want to achieve them, and you have to commit to it. And you can't commit for one day, you can't commit for 1 week, you have to commit until you've reached that goal. So I'm gonna be honest, motivation's not the key. If I personally give you spurts of motivation here and there, that is awesome. And I get that from other people that I watch on YouTube and stuff like that as well. But beneath that, the underlying commitment I have to myself is what carries me through. So that said, I feel like that was a pretty damn good weigh-in and a pretty good little post-cardio speech. Also, cardio may have been pretty hard today because I've had like 700-800 calories total today, and it's now 6:30. So I need to eat. I am so excited to eat this. Now, I don't know about you, but anytime I make a Chipotle bowl at home, I still do the same thing. Just mix everything together. All right, this steamy pile of goodness is going in my mouth. It is difficult to explain the sensation that I'm feeling right now. I literally just showered and I think I'm gonna have to clean myself off. This is delicious. Let me briefly give you a rundown of what's in the bowl. So over the bed of lettuce, in one pan, I put all of this stuff in there and let it cook. Started out with some tri-pepper blend peppers. And then if you're not doing this, you have to start right now. Mixing your ground beef with your ground turkey. So I used 93.7 lean ground beef, which is just the leanest I could find, and then 99.1 lean ground turkey. You get the flavor of the ground beef, the leanness of the turkey, and it makes for the perfect combo. So we have about 280 grams of that. Then I just used one of these bagged rice. Typically I go for the Uncle Ben's, but I didn't have any and that's all I had. It's actually not bad. Next, this is an insanely awesome tip. You can use fat-free Greek yogurt as a sour cream substitute. So I used about 140 grams of that, stirred that all around with the rice, the meat, the peppers, everything in there. Let it all combine. Goodness, I also put some of this taco sauce on it. I think I got it from Trader Joe's. Topped it with a little fat-free mozzarella cheese, and chef's kiss. Here is a insanely massive, heavy, voluminous, delicious, high protein, anabolic bowl of food for dinner tonight. Also, what's insane is I could literally stop eating tonight and still hit my protein goal. We're at under 1,700 calories and 196 grams of protein already. That is making for a pretty solid full day of high protein eating. All right, you better get out of here before this gets a little messy. Perry's having the same thing that I just had, just in a crunch wrap form. Awesome recipe video if you haven't checked that out already, somewhere on the channel. If I can find it, I'll link it. All right, quick outfit check while we're hanging out here. Have the TLF Vital t-shirt, like very buttery soft, and the League jogger is a little oversized and these are an XL. Ideal for just chilling, hanging out around the house. And if you want to pick anything up, they just restocked women's seamless shorts. So if you're someone...
No, they didn't restock, they just came out with them.
Oh. They're actually a new product. So if you want some seamless shorts and you're a chick, or if you're a dude who wants to show off their ass, they're for you. And you can use my code
TLF-Suggs
to save
15%.
Yes. And screenshot your order using my code. Tag me on your Instagram story and you'll be entered to win $100 at the end of June. Pretty sick. Win, 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 baby.
To TLF.
Yes. $100 gift card to TLF. All right, it's that time again. You know I can't go one day without it. Kodiak cake mixture time, and we're trying something new from one of the subscribers down below. So let me show you what we're changing up. We're gonna do about 80 grams of milk this time. 70 grams of the Kodiak cake mixture. Very important, the sugar-free syrup. Just a dash/splash of that. So instead of putting yogurt on top, we are still gonna do that, but we're gonna put a little bit of yogurt in the mixture before it goes in the microwave. Help it maybe get a little more moist. All right, so this is 50 grams in the mixture. I'm gonna mix that around. All right, consistency is pretty damn spot on, if I say so myself. Always lick the spoon. Chocolate chips, obviously. All right, now in the microwave for about a minute and a half. Ooh, that is a hot bowl, but that looks delicious. It is definitely more liquidy with the yogurt in there. Very hot. Still very undercooked in the center, but I think I'm just gonna eat it undercooked tonight. I am gonna add a little extra yogurt into the mix. What a delicious looking blob this is. I'm deducting these macros, by the way. So as I'm enjoying this last little dessert for the day, my last tip for you, which I don't know, this video has really gone a little off the wall. But my last tip is going to be find something that you thoroughly enjoy doing and do it. I thoroughly enjoy having this Kodiak cake mixture and I'm making it work in my diet every single day because I enjoy having it. If you genuinely enjoy having a glass of wine before bed, you can fit it in your macros and make it work. So you just gotta do what you gotta do to make things work and to make yourself happy in the end. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're not making this Kodiak cake recipe every day like I am, what are you doing? If you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? If you're not commenting down below something, I don't know what, but something, what are you doing? If you're not clicking one of these two videos right here to watch next, what are you doing? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up, please. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Look on the wall.